open range Highlander 31 RGR here at Highland RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And just like the similar name of that 1980s cult classic suggests, there can be only one. This is not small. This is not light. It is 9,955 pounds or something like that. But it is bad. This is one bad cat, guys, and there's nothing else like this on the market. This is a fifth wheel toy hauler on one flat deck. Plan your tow vehicle accordingly, but some people don't want a big fifth wheel hitch in the bed of their truck. Some people want, you know, to like keep the cab on a big truck or something like that, or they want to load something back of the truck. That's who this is for. This is not for everybody, but this is an absolute top shelf monster piece. There are some optional pieces of equipment present in this video, such as the generator, the nose cap, and a handful of other things. The one we have in stock might be different from this. This is a 31 RGR we've had in stock, maybe not the 31 RGR that we have in stock. So always visit our website. If you're only on YouTube, down here it says click for pricing and availability. We publish our prices. We are very transparent and easy to work with, because one of the things you're going to want to know is, what is this big bad cat running? Well, we're going to share that with you. Couple things I want to point out: the detail work, because everything with open range, the devil's in the details. If I zoom in here, you can kind of see the difference right here, where it goes from like a mottled color to like a really shiny. I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but they put a layer of diamond shield on their nose caps to protect it from stone chips, because nose caps look cool, but they don't have diamond plate for deflection. This does not suffer from that deficiency. Diamond shield is the same stuff they put on motorhomes. It rocks. This has a larger fifth wheel 5500 Onins generator here, as opposed to a like a 4000 like you normally find, because this is wired for 50 amp service. This has a bigger refrigerator. You can plug two ACs into this. The way we've built this one's a single AC that's larger as opposed to two smaller ACs. So this can operate off a 30 amp campsite, but you can also run it off of 50 and not lose any service. So you see the strong arm stabilizer jacks here? That's something we like to add to these. So when you get to your campsite, the trailer doesn't rock and roll around, because this has bigger fifth wheel tires, so it sets a little higher. So we avoid that tipsiness here. We have outfitted this, it looks like, with power stabilizers. They look about the same, but you can just push a button and they operate like crazy. The giveaway is that little switch over here in this vicinity. They're using a different type of power stabilizer at open range. It just moves faster and whatnot. The graphics package on this is sweet. This is also a nice place. You can easily see the real glossy exterior on it, but I love the almost tribal-ish color package they have going on there. Two types of window systems used. I'll touch on these real quick because they're both different, or better in different ways. Frameless windows protect the seals under a UV tinted window pane, and they're good in the rain. They don't get awesome airflow though, and that's where slider windows come in place. They use slider windows on the sides of the slide out, because a right angle right here where the slide out moves in and out of the trailer is an aerodynamic nightmare. So it works in our advantage to catch air here and give us awesome cross breeze through that slide out. So you've got rainy days, you got sunny days, and you've also got superior good looks over here as well. We've put a, looks like there's a fueling station on here. I believe that's standard on a Highlander today. It has been optional in the past. Things like that roll between standard and optional, back and forth a little bit here and there. The ladder is side mounted on here. When you option a ladder onto a Highlander, it is permanently affixed, so you don't have to have a spot to stow it. And it kind of just like flips up into position, then rests against the trailer going down the road. This has one of the best patio party decks I've seen in any toy hauler, and it's on a travel trailer. That's the cool, amazing part. Not a big giant, fifth wheel toy hauler, but a travel trailer. It has the full like fifth wheel style easy step system here, so you can get up and down your own personal deck. Basically, this has your own personal portable deck built right into it. That's kind of the funny thing about this I almost called it a fifth wheel. This RV right here is it's actually really well suited to like permanent sites or seasonal sites. You don't even have to have toys for this RV to absolutely rock. You see that it has the rear awning built right on here. That's a very simple, easy manual crank system. Hops in and out in just a couple seconds. The deck back here, rated for 1,500 pounds in the up position, 3,000 in the loading position. We do have dual entry doors. You can get to it inside the RV directly into the garage area, as well as from the, directly into your main living cabin. Both entry doors are a triple step instead of a triple up front with a double in the back, so that it's just easier up and down. I'm not doing my job if I don't tell you that every single open range has double the industry standard warranty. First of all, there's basically nobody else that builds anything like an open range anyway, but secondly, they have double the guarantee. There's almost no one else that guarantees their RVs like open range. You know, there's no OSB or particle board in the construction of this. Your slide out walls, all laminated so that they're stronger, lighter, better insulated. Sidewalls, all laminated, aluminum structure. Roof and floor, they have various like areas of aluminum beams and whatnot. But the main thing is they have plywood tongue and groove decking on the roof and the floor. This is also wide body. This is not a small girl. This is a wide body coach, so you can actually put bigger toys into your living area, or your garage area, pardon me. I guess it's kind of a rear living room area. The other thing I want to mention is that is a super extra deep slide out. A common slide out is 36 inches deep. This is 42. So wider body plus deeper slide means almost a foot larger in the living area than anything else. That's awesome. That is a best-in-class feature that nobody else can match. So once again, just easy right up and down these steps with its own built-in handrail. We've added the HIghlander bed and sofa lift system here. More on that in just a second. Well, actually, part of that is this little floating table. Your picnic table for out here is part of that HIghlander bed lift system. They all kind of go together. So we've got a big giant bed up top. We've got the two sofas below. They can all recess all the way against the ceiling so that they never hang out lower than this overhang right here. So anything you can fit through the door jamb, you can fit into the RV. Now, if you have something that is a little bit extra tall, you can actually, when these sofas go up, they go up horizontal, you can drop them vertically against the sidewall of the trailer for transit purposes. Now, here in the garage, I do want to point out, too, these extra large windows that they have. You see, it actually goes above and below the sofas here. You've got awesome illumination back here, even without the lights kicked on. We've put the roll down screen wall on here as opposed to like a roll up and down or no screen wall. The hand roller ones, they're better than nothing, but they are kind of the beast to work with. You can see how easy this is to manage. What I like about the open range system is you can set it like a sunshade exactly where you want. So like, you know how sometimes when you're sitting at a restaurant by a window and that sun's glaring right at your eyes, but if you could only move a little bit, it'd go away. You can adjust this right to how you want it. Also helps you adjust airflow back here to turn this from just a garage into a 3 seasons room. And that's part of why we also like this Highlander emblazoned rug that you throw back here. And this is legit, guys. This is not a cheap plastic rug. This is an actual indoor, outdoor, all-purpose rug. This is really nice. It's not going to get that cold curl, you know, like a lot of these do in toy haulers where they curl up on edges. Oh, look at that. I just noticed the extra power outlets over there. This is like a perfect little corner if you want to put a little mini fridge back here. That's awesome. There's one over there, too. I can't believe I never saw those before. Anyway, you get the idea. This can be a garage. It can be a second living room. It can be a 3 seasons room. It can be a game day room. It can be a bunkhouse. My battery light is flashing at me. I'm going to keep talking until it dies, switch batteries, and probably have to shove 2 videos together. I don't like doing that, but there's too much to cover on this in one video for one battery, apparently. Like the fact that we do have central air vents run even back here. It's dual ducted and racetrack ducted. The AC tracks actually loop around so that you get a constant cycle of airflow. Most RVs don't do that. If they are double ducted, they're usually H ducted, meaning it goes down in a line and it terminates. That creates back pressure in your AC, which creates poor airflow in the front and rear of the RV. Guess what's in the front and the rear of your RV? Your sleeping areas. You're going to be uncomfortable without this racetrack ducting system. And it's not that that the other system just flat out doesn't work. It's just that this works better. There's good and then there's better. Open range definitely falls within that better or best category in anything they do. Washer dryer prepped in a travel trailer. That is a best in class feature. What is this? Almost 2 foot tall kickstand protection down here so that your foot pegs and stuff don't dig into the walls. That's awesome. A lot of travel trailers, if they have any, it's only like 6 inches tall, which means they probably shouldn't have even bothered. The 3 seasons screen wall here. So this door actually encloses this whole thing, but you see how it closes down into a small space. What that can give you is either the largest, widest, welcoming pass-through door that you can imagine, because look how big this door is, or you can close it off. It does have just a screen component. You can use it for just light, airflow. You can close it off entirely, whatever you want to do. It can be an enclosed wall, an open wall. Open Range is a convertible type trailer that just does everything. Quick battery swap and we're back in action. Sorry about that. Thanks for hanging on. So once again, we've got a wide body, extra deep slide living room space here that is just enormous, and it has dual opposing slide outs, which makes it even bigger and better. So I was just saying how open ranges are, the Three Seasons wall here allows us to be a convertible type space. Well, this sofa or lounge or whatever you want to call it does the same thing. It can just be a giant U-shaped party lounge. You see how each side has its own individual recliner kickout, and there are two of these individual tables that you can put in here. Now what's cool is because it's an extra deep slide out, there is nothing hanging off into the floor space that causes you an obstruction while you're walking. The middle section is a hide-a-bed with storage. So we have a hide-a-bed, we have two recliners, we have two tables, we have a table or dinette, we have a whole lounge. It can be 5 or 6 different things in one fixture. This sofa does whatever you want, whenever you want, and because the slides are extra big, and they made them a little bit taller than a normal trailer, they were able to put overhead storage through the entire slide out that normally you don't get in something like this. Electronics. We're seeing that big, beautiful flat screen right there, and the sound bar and all that. This has a full complement of Furrion electronics, which are the most highly tested rugged electronics used in the market today. Long story short, this is made for being jarred down the road at earthquake level violence with hurricane force winds outside, because that's what an RV goes through. That's what these electronics are made to go through. And because that's a Furrion and that's a Furrion, they have a smart sync system. If you're watching TV, you toss in a DVD, it'll go boop, DVD plays over here. You don't have to touch buttons. It just does what it's supposed to do. Nice little coat closet right by the entry door too, which is a big hot button item for me. This is a bold statement to say, but open ranges have the best kitchens. And that's just an opinion, guys, but they have the best kitchens. They've got more countertop space, they've got more cabinet storage space, they've got smarter, more ergonomic layouts than anyone else I've really seen on the market. You know, they have dedicated wastebasket storage at a place that's easy to get to. You can hop in the entry door, you can go right over here, drop something off, and go back outside and have fun. You know, they've got a big overhang here on the bar where you can throw a couple bar stools there if you want to. The refrigerator, the microwave, the oven, they're all in the slide out, so they're off the floor plan. They're not eating up floor space, and that's what allows us to have all of this extra space here. Now notice how much storage they have going on that you couldn't even see before. The island is, again, pure storage, and any of these smaller awkward spaces, the storage comes to you so that you don't have to go to the storage. Even under the oven right there. A lot of manufacturers, if they give you anything under the oven, they give you what's called the knuckle buster, where the door flops down and you're going to crank your wrist around and hurt yourself. Now, we have countertop space for appliances with an outlet over here. We have more of that over here for, like, you know, blenders and toasters and all that good stuff. And extra pantry space overhead in this area. We have both a skylight for extra light here without the LED lights on, as well as a big Max Air fan right here in the kitchen to exhaust heat if you are cooking in your RV. And if you're not, you can open windows, and that thing pulls so much air, I can literally press my business card against the window from the outside and it will hang against that screen because it pulls that much air. Those fans are incredible. It does make a difference. Something I didn't talk about before is this does have a lot of lighting inside. You can see it has 2 rows of lights, and it makes a huge difference in here. I mean, take a look at, you know, with and without the lights. Even in the middle of the day, you can see a very obvious, noticeable difference going on in here. Just even the lighting package in an open range tends to be superior. Let's move through the middle bathroom here. And one of the things I like about this is a lot like a fifth wheel. You have a dedicated mid-bathroom with just a giant mega shower. You have this big, like, what, 45 or 50 inch walk-in shower that an NBA player could probably stand in without hitting their head, with a seating area. So let's say that you prefer to sit while you bathe. Maybe you've got knee or back problems or a history. Or, I don't know, ladies, if you're shaving your legs, or, I don't know, guys, if you shave your legs, if that's your thing. I'm not judging. I don't care. Your money's just as green as the next person's. But the point is, you can do it in this trailer. The area over here, let me close that door. You've got, again, enough leg room for an NBA All-Star here to sit down and stretch out and be comfortable on a porcelain stool. A big shelf over here with appliance plugs, extra drawer space, all kinds of pantry and linen space above there. This bathroom does everything. But what's cool is by being in the middle of the RV, it privatizes the floor plan so that you have a very private, very personal front bedroom space. Now, if you want to add a second air conditioner, that would actually be mounted here. You would sacrifice this vent to put another air conditioner unit right here. Because the trailer's wide body, they could put bigger closets in. This is a true queen bed. This is a true 60 by 80 queen. And yes, you can walk around it. Because it's wide body, you also have extra walk around space on both sides of the bed. We've got big stands, big stands over here so that you can put your CPAP machines in. And yes, you can plug them in. They put the plugs hidden out of the way. That's a big thing at open range. They like everything to look nice, neat, and clean, but you never lose out on anything. They even have a padded headboard for a clumsy goofball like me. Your TV can be mounted against the wall over here. They laminate into that wall an aluminum plate to hook the TV into it. There is nothing left out of this RV except you as the owner. That's the only thing missing from this equation. So give us a call, 800-256-5196, Highland RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Have fun. If you have questions, don't hesitate to give us a call, because there sure is a lot to learn about one of these. And, you know, even though I've put close to 20 minutes into this video, there's so much more to touch on an open range. I haven't really even talked about the enclosed underbelly, the insulation levels on here, how that's another best-in-class feature. This has an amazing insulation package. But if you want details on that, just give us a call. Hopefully I've given you enough ideas. You know, we have hitching, pieces, parts, financing. We do trades. We deliver. We do everything. We even specialize in towing vehicles. So if you don't have the right truck to tow this, if you have a half-ton and you shouldn't be towing this, we have a bunch of 3/4 and 1 tons available for you. We can make a package deal that fits within your budget. So give us a call, 800-256-5196, Highland RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.